Mindset Stage 1. Wanted. Is wanting a change of expansion in your current mindset? I grew up in the South, where I lived on my grandparents' farm for the beginning portion of my life, and my mindset was developed in the purest and most sheltered of ways. My mom, siblings, and I moved about 7 minutes away after I graduated from kindergarten. The colloquial mindset during that time, in the late 80s and early 90s, was pure and enjoyable, yet limited to its surroundings. Graduating from high school was a big feat. Most people went to work at the local factories, while a small percentage went off to college in neighboring cities. After college graduation, most came back home to work. I did not see anything wrong with that, but I knew I wanted to travel the world, speak different languages, and positively change the life of everyone I came into contact with during my world travels and work. At times, this was difficult to conceive because I did not know anyone personally who had ever done such a thing. Teachers were some of the most successful people in town, yet I knew that's not what I wanted to do for a living. I wanted more than what my surroundings offered. Yes, I enjoyed all the perks of living in a small southern town. The delicious food sold at the town cafe, summer baseball games that brought out every family cookouts when we ate and played games until it was too dark to even see our own hands, great church revivals where the young kids would get saved and enjoy a chicken dinner afterwards, and the southern hospitality that could not be beat. I loved growing up with all those attributes of southern living, but I wanted more. I could not explain or articulate it properly, but I desired it during the day and dreamt about it at night. Watching Saved by the Bell was the first real look into the life of those in California. That was particularly odd because most of the TV show settings was indoors and not outside where you could see the sunshine, palm trees, and California landmarks. But I visualized it and therefore believed I would live there one day. I wanted that more than anything, knowing that if I could just touch California's soil, I would be at home. In August 2006, that became true when I moved from Memphis, Tennessee to Los Angeles, California to pursue a professional acting career in Hollywood. Wanting to change your mindset may seem like a small step in the process, but it's actually the most important. Robert Collier coined, "Take the first step, and your mind will mobilize all its forces to your aid. But the first essential is that you begin. Once the battle is started, all that is within and without you will come to your assistance. Your mind will rally together every fiber of your being to work in agreement to ensure you move towards that want, and therefore the first step towards removing the limitations of your mindset has begun." Slaves in America wanted to be free, and therefore changed their mindsets to figure out how to fight for their freedom. They educated themselves and their children to change the way they thought and therefore would never be subjected to being the property of another human being. Serena Williams is an American professional tennis player who has won 23 Grand Slam titles, with the first being at the age of 17 years old at the 1999 U.S. Open, according to ESPN.com. She is ranked number 1 in women's singles tennis. The Women's Tennis Association, WTA, has ranked her world number 1 in singles on 6 separate occasions. She became the world number 1 for the first time on July 8, 2002, and achieved this ranking for the 6th time on February 18, 2013. Serena is popularly regarded as the best female tennis player of all time. In a Trans World Sports interview in 1992, when Serena Williams was only 11 years old, she's filmed and recorded saying she wanted to be a tennis player and wanted people to want to be like her. I do believe we can all agree that those wishes of hers have come to pass. She would have not become the best tennis player in the world if she did not first want to become the best tennis player in the world. It did not happen by accident.